yes, and we're gonna go check out our heart. But anyway, let us open this door. This is Josephine's office, isn't it? Yeah.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Well, having played Origins now, I find it very strange that he owns the land. I mean, did he not know that some crazy cult was in the land prior to the Temple of Sacred Ashes being rediscovered? Because I would find that he would have a bigger problem with the cult than he does with us being here. But what a weird dude.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Ouch. Its followers need shelter. The Divine's advisors founded it. We all have bigger problems.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven?
Nope.
I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with the King of Ferelden on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
She's got bigger things to worry about. Like a war? A civil war? In her own country?
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montpellier.
After all that, he'll think on it.
The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Yay! He's gonna say yes. Let's face it. Does the Marquis own Haven?
Do the d'Aurelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it.
I'm not even looking at her.
Despite their Ferelden relations, the d'Aurelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
This I know. Sorry for interrupting. You handled the Marquis well. So the Marquis was bluffing.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
How did you become an ambassador?
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
God, her eyes are glistening rather strangely. Well, I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montpellier.
Second time I've seen her
Thank
bow.
you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late.
It's an
I
interesting
hope to
word
guide
choice.
us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
We should ask her more questions.
Good day to you.
Did she appear? Oh, you know what?
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
It's kind of cool having a shot in, but can I get to her around the table? Or will that be awkward for her poor neck?
Greetings.
Yeah, it just looks awkward.
Let's
For the
speak
front
later.
shot.
Another time.
I'm still playing with the conversation Zoom, alright, guys? It's not perfect by any means.
Good day to you.
Oh, okay. Well, that works too. Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies.
No
We
kidding.
must aim for more.
I love how she is talking and writing at the same time. She has the best multitasking skills I've ever seen in the world. How are our guests? We have guests.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
Lovely. Hey. You weren't done, Josephine.
Good day to you.
Investigate. What brought you here, other than Liliana?
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Thedas, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it.
That it
It's
is.
to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
Absolutely. It's order why you signed on.
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
That's true. Perhaps it's necessary. I absolutely agree.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
Unfortunately, you're very right. How did you meet Liliana for you to, like, take her up on her word and snap up this Inquisition job?
How do you and Liliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles.
That's
Northern.
right. She was a
I believe
bard.
we actually met in Val Royeaux. Leliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
The game?
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but our legions are fond of playful touches.
Tell me about yourself, Josephine, dear. What does your family do?
What business are the Montiliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the waking sea.
Once, you no longer do?
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
Define modest. Tell me about your work.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
Well, if you're being an ambassador, I can see why. Are you doing this for Antiva?
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
God, I hope so. Well, we have other causes.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
This is true. Do you believe I'm holy? Because I certainly don't.
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
Nope.
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles Andraste performed were so long ago that
Ouch.
difficult to picture.
So
If it
formal.
were truly her and the Fate who saved you, well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
That's true.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
I have one more question. Don't go anywhere, Josephine.
Greetings.
What are your duties exactly?
What exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries
Fun.
and cement alliances with them.
Politics.
We are
Yay.
a young cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
I hate politics. So you're a representative?
Then you speak for the Inquisition with these nobles.
Well, yes.
I do. Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent
that they're not doing
controversy
it.
as news of us spreads.
Are we that controversial? Let me guess. Yes.
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake. Every noble house, every throne, is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next. Many are willing to pledge support, if offers are made in just the right fashion.
Of course.
I intend to see that they are.
Fair enough.
Let's speak later.
We need all the aid we can
Goodbye.
get, that's for sure. Let's just read this tome over here. The Children of Andraste. Too time consuming to read. Maeve! I found you, Maeve.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the
That
one
I
they're
am.
calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
That's cool. So you're a mage.
You said you were a mage.
No, just an apprentice. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people.
Which is fair enough.
When the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go.
Shouldn't be good at everything.
Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
That's so lovely of her. You research creatures?
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Your ears are
Yes.
huge.
If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me.
I've
I
got
may be
lots of
able to
dreamer
find some
rags.
weakness our soldiers
You
can
want them.
exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
I have many things for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Where is your Tranquil, by the way? I never see them.
We can use that.
Yes. Bowstrings removed. Is that it? Just bowstrings?
If you find anything, please bring it in.
That's it? What about the dreamer rags I had? Is that not...
Please tell me if you find something.
There we go. Dream rags. Weapon fragments. Oh, okay. So it was just really slow. Never mind. Yeah, I got it, alright. You were just... It's not my fault you were slow. This is all Josephine stuff. Oh, come on. I did not hit it that many times. Maybe I did. I get it alright. I didn't understand why it wasn't working. It's a valid argument, is it not? Ah, Zakrmaza Giselle.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm trying.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden.
No
I hope you
kidding.
do not carry it alone. We remember
Hey, friends.
Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Chantry. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
Thank you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little
That's
enough
saying
I
it
can
lightly.
do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
God, let's hope so. I'd like Inquisition history, please.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
That's horrible. We're named after that. It had to be done.
It must be difficult to follow the Chant of Light knowing how it spread.
Indeed. I have always believed that the Maker wished us to spread the Chant of Light by example, not violence. In any case, once the Chant of Light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
Why bring us back? So we're true believers. And now we're back.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition?
Nope, but you'll tell
They
me.
fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message. that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
It's a nice idea. I like it. It's very pretty. Who will be the next divine?
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
Nope. We're the only ones actively even trying. How are the people?
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
I don't know. What's left? How people at Haven? What help are you offering? How are people elsewhere?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead.
Oh, it's...
They have sent word begging for assistance.
We'll go to Crestwood
People are
eventually.
vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
But it's interesting
Make
that
her
so
go
much
with you.
calamity is striking Thedas at the same time. It's really sad. Let's head to this next door. Anything? Oh, there is outside, but not in here. Oh, this is the dungeon, isn't it? Yeah. This is actually funny. I never play Canary. I never play any race that's not like a basic humanoid size, like elves and humans. My friend showed me one day that she played a Canary female, and the Canary actually whacks her head on this. Oh my god, my bow and arrow just whacked it. But imagine doing that with your head as a Canary. Oh, the poor Canary. I shouldn't laugh at their woes. Founding of the Chantry. That's nice. I'm sure it's really educational. I'm interested in loot. Let's face it. We've all got our preferences. Now what about you? Chantry hierarchy. The divine is the titular head. Titular? I've really never been certain how to say that one aloud. Usually when I see it in writing, head of a Chantry. Although since the, again, word don't know how to pronounce, schism? Split the Imperial Chantry into its own faction. There are now in fact 2 divines at any one time. Oh, that's right, because you've got the white one in Olay and the black one in Tevinter Imperium. Ugh, that's long. Oh, and that was about the Ambassadors of Ravane had done that one. Oops, helps I got my fingers on the right keys. This is what happens when you stop playing for a while. You're rusty. Hey, I'm a rogue! Can I get into that? I can! Oh my god, look at this, guys. I'm picking locks. I keep forgetting I'm a rogue. Holy crap, that's awesome. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. This could be actually really good reading, but I really don't have the patience. I'm really impatient by nature, let's face it. This is something we should all know by now. And so, yeah, I haven't taken the time to read that. It's not gonna happen. The Disciples of Andraste. You know, I'm not surprised these are all religious tomes down at the base of the Chantry. The Black City. No traveller to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It's one of the few constants of that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible. Always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City, which is a kind of cool rule to have. From Beyond the Veil, Spirits and Demons by Enchanter Murdromel. Midrommel? His names are weird. Cause that's not creepy at all. God. I don't think there are actually any prisoners down here, if memory serves. Ooh, is this nothing? Just get around that. Light. Please, let there be light. Oh, whoop. Let's just teleport to the lock. I think that was for naught, because I really don't think there's anything in here. There's loot. Let's face it, I've never been able to open any of these because I've never been a rogue before. Suddenly having a rogue has its benefits. Hey, yo. Oh, that was a waste of time. If only we got, like, experience for opening locks. That'd be great. I don't think there's anything in here either. Other than what appears to be dead bodies? Oh, no, it's not a dead body. It's just like a bedroll. Yeah. Do I bother? I don't think there's anything in here either. But it's really fun seeing my Inquisitor unlock shit. It never happens to me. Yeah, it's fine. I'm too excited to care about that. Okay, this, guys, this is the dungeons beneath Haven. And now on our grand tour of the Chantry, we're gonna head up. I don't know where we're going next. We'll soon find out. I can't remember what's next. Unless we're going across the way, zigzagging. We should probably zigzag.
I have heard rumors.
This room here. Whose room is this? Who sleeps in the Chantry?
Would you wish to have yourself?
The Maker. I'm pretty sure I read it on my last playthrough. It's a very long read. Well, someone's got stuff here, so someone must live here. And I really don't think it's the Marquis de Leon.
Over events that occurred while I was in this state. I can survive in this fashion. If I were made whole again, I might
Ring of
not.
attack. Lovely.
We ask you to make.
There's just this book here. A chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes toward flame, she shall see fire and go toward light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Transfigurations 10:1, often sung by mourners as they light candles. How pretty! Oh my god! I was about to say the girl just disappeared, but no, it's just a glare on my screen. I didn't see her walking away. Safety hazards, guys. These things should be in candlesticks.
Another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters.
Ooh, another thing. XP all around. The Fade. I'm sure that's a really illuminating. Oh shit! Text. Okay, just leveled up randomly. Startled me a little bit. Let's face it. Nope. Okay, that just leaves one piece of loot, and then we head out of the Chantry. I'd like to speak to all my followers I have not yet spoken to.
Look to me.
Like my advisors. I haven't spoken to my advisors yet. Oh, I can't speak to Cullen until I go to Valroyo. Damn it. What about Liliana? Let's go see if Liliana's available to be spoken with. Lily!
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done?
No.
Is death your only blessing?
No. Don't be
You
so
speak for Andraste,
negative.
no?
Hell no.
What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this?
She's
What's
so
his game?
pessimistic. Game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who
Doesn't mean
could?
it's a game.
So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
It's just life, love. I can't speak for Andraste. I'm as confused as you. Bad things happen.
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker.
Nope.
Lucky.
Dalish.
He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
My sympathies. You could... No, we won't blame our killers.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me.
Everyone.
All of us.
Yeah.
She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was the heart.
She was a lovely woman.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he?
I agree.
I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me.
You
working
were.
with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead.
it was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
I mean, I agree with her from a religious standpoint, but at the same time, like, who says that the gods can intervene directly in that manner? Even if the Maker hadn't have disappeared, who says that he could save the divine from human folly? Like, it's not within his realm of helping or fixing. That's kind of what I think about that. I'm trying to be generous to religion, alright? I'm trying. Let me help you. Why are you telling me this? These are your problems, babe. Keep them to yourself.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this.
It's okay,
It was
Lily.
a moment of weakness. It won't happen again.
You can show as much weakness
To
in front of
work,
me
then.
as you like.
We will speak later.
I will be there to hold you and guide you to the light. And so forth. Okay, that's Liliana. What? Oh, it's just a requisition table. So, can't speak to Cullen because he's chilling here with the Chancellor doing absolute jack. Oh, Cassandra. Oh, we can just speak to Cassandra when we speak to Cullen because they're kind of right next to each other. I kind of just want to go to Valroyo, guys. Let's just go to Valroyo. We can speak to people later. Let's just get on with the quest.
How many people
The plot. Then we can go back to the hinterlands and do Varric's little thing on the side. I want to go to that. Go away. That. You. I want to... Oh! The watchtowers will be done. So I do technically need to go back anyway for the watchtowers, but then I need to go do Varric's Red Lyrium, and as I said before, there's some sort of cave? Tunnel? Cabin? Down here that I think benefits Solus, so we do have to do that because it's all companion related. But for now, let us just head to Valroyo. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely delightful. She says with high sarcasm. Hey guys, how are things hanging? I should probably just check in on all this stuff. So that's my watchtowers done. Commander Cullen, with the watchtowers built, we've had advance warning of demon and bandit attacks. The area is safer for both the refugees and the farmers who had fled the nearby fields. Much appreciated, sir. It's good to know that the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help these people. Corporal Val. Hey, it's Corporal Val from the Hinterlands. That's great. What did he give me? Nothing. How sweet of him. Oh, I need more power for that. Let's do Varric's. My dear Josephine, I have looked into the matter of your writer. That book, by the way, is truly dreadful and has been panned by every critic in Antiva. The publisher does not know the identity of the writer. They received manuscripts by courier. I was able to track down the courier, however, who is receiving her packages from another courier out of Kirkwall. Best of luck, Katerina Velesti. It must be said, I don't actually remember how this ends. I don't know who was actually writing these books, so it's just as interesting for you guys as it is for me. Contact Clan Lavellen. That's my clan. Dalen. Adalan Atishan. It does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you were doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. You know that Clan Lavellen has little by way of gold, but it gave the messengers some of our healing herbs as what? Blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. It would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself, our hunters arguing with the humans as they so easily do. True that. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word and we are with you. Dalish, Keeper, unpronounceable first name, Lavellen. Hey, 10 blood lotuses. Thanks, Keeper. That's so nice of you. Okay, so before we head to Valroyo, we should probably just do some of this stuff. Though I've only got 2 left. Oh, I can gather coin, I suppose. The Tan of Highever. This is Terran Fergus Cusland. So that's the brother of the human noble in Origins. To whom it concerns, the Terranier of Highever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in Highever in remembrance of Justinia, and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. He's so sweet, even though his wife and child died in the first game. So sad. Well, that's 10 years ago at this point, isn't it? Liliana. I know, actually that's true. I know Terran Kuzland, and I knew Justinia. I can't attend, but I could write to him. That'd be sweet, but I clearly kind of want someone to attend. We have a number of Ferelden officers. We could send an honor guard to However. Actually, maybe quite sad. We should send a diplomatic attaché and some of the Templars. How frig no. Those Templars aren't going anywhere. Since she knew him, I'm gonna send a note from Lily. Just because of the connection there. Address the nobleman's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. How are elves and apostates not refugees? Filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies. Oh gee, I wonder why. Thanks, Alistair. And my own knights were decimated at the Conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. You sound like a douche. Prove your loyalty, I need to prove nothing to you. And I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light. Lord Kildan of Ferelden, what would Liliana have said? We can take advantage of his raving. Raving indeed. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else to win Lord... I don't want his favour. We can send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees. Agreed, Cullen. Ah, yes. Lord Kildan. Pariah, even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. It does sound like a nice diplomatic solution, but let's help the refugees. Go, my sweet Cullen. And there's nothing... Yes, nothing. Okay, so let's just gather coin, because quite the heck not. Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. My dear Josephine, trading in favours with merchants and the nobility is my specialty. True that. It could earn us a great deal if we're careful.
At your service.
Oh, yours, my Antivan ambassador. And over to Orlais, let us finally head to Val Royal. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Recommended levels 4 to 7. I don't know what I am. Let's go!
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
Terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Agreed.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask
Thanks for
her.
having my back, Lily. This may not actually help. This is a terrible plan. I'm not worried.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
Hey, she's in her pajamas!
I agree.
Finally!
It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together.
Look, she
Once they are
smiles.
ready, we will see this through.
Hey! Let's go. Confirm. Whoops, wrong mouse. This mouse. Confirm. Val Royal.